Welcome to MBS League Preview 2021-2022. It's a milestone for Mohamed Al Fuhaid on reaching 300 games with Al Fateh. Off the pitch, we click with the fast-moving world of social media in Around the League. And in player versus player, goal-getters Bafetim Bigomis and Emilio Zelaya are on target.
Ahead of the big Clásico clash, Ahli were looking up, not down. They'd won back-to-back matches. Although Hilal were within striking distance of the top, they needed to improve their away form, which had brought 2 straight draws.
Vieto into Pereira. Now the short pass. Al-Dawsari beats one, beats another. Al-Dawsari! Hilal take the lead. It's a dominant start here from the visitors. 10 minutes gone. Great control and balance and real power. Vieto over the free kick. It's curling. Al-Yami makes a save. Into Garib. He looks up and crosses. Al-Soma off the crossbar. It's still not clear. And Al-Soma again. Short pass laid back. Al-Azmari off the crossbar. What a shot from distance. Curling, swerving, but denied. Pereira into Vieto. He beats a defender. And the 3rd time off the bar. This is Garib. He's looked up, he's looked long, and he's picked out and down. What a save from the keeper. Al Mayouf with the fingertips. Now the short pass into Garib. And he's beaten the defender. He's bearing down a goal. Abdurrahman Garib. And he puts it into the net. Al-Ahli a level. Al-Blahi with a deflection. And Al Mayouf was stranded. And Al-Ahli continue to turn their season around. The fans are on their feet. This is Al-Dawsari. Into Carrillo, and the shot at the near post. Good save, Al-Yami. The last seconds, the last chance. Al-Soma on the turn, gets the shot away. Al-Mayouf. The Clásico finishes level. A goal in each half. But it's a point apiece for Al-Ahli and Al-Hilal.
Unbeaten at home, Al-Ittifaq welcomed Darma. The visitors were in uncharted waters as the league leaders for the first time ever. They had won their last 2 away, but faced a side solid on familiar turf, drawing their last 2.
Al-Kuwaiti, crossfield ball, Slitty takes it in his path, rolls the ball in. Azaru, miss kick. Quaison's in here. Zegba out quickly. Albre, back inside. Zelaya, great ball in behind the defence. Albre turns back in on the left foot. Raisimbuli. Al-Kuwaiti over the top. Azaru into the box here. Steadies himself, looks up, pulls the ball back. Al-Kuwaiti! Just wide of the post. Almost the opener. Long throw into the box. Zelaya gets his head to it. Cleared away. Augusto with a shot. Keeper behind it. Kattas with the free kick. Curls it in. Victor the header. Shafi'i. The overhead kick, Alamar! And Darma make the breakthrough! It was a wonderful reverse pass from the captain and the diving finish. Ittifaq trying to come forward here. Augusto with the header away. Then dives into the challenge there on Hausawi, and that was late. Referee produces a red card. 9 moments to the game. Slitty. That's a decent ball into the back post. Azaru with the header wide. The chance goes begging. And Darma stay top. What a great moment. Disappointment for Coach Malajevic. But it's celebration time for the leaders. They are in Wonderland.
Player versus Player previews the matchup between two SPL goal machines on matchday 11. Al Hilal's prolific Bafetimbi Gomis and Damak's talisman Emilio Zelaya. Last season's league top scorer Gomis has been roaring again. 5 goals from 10 shots on target. Second in last year's charts, Argentinian ace Zelaya has 7 goals from 15 attempts on target. Now in his 4th season, Gomis totals 77 goals in 97 SPL games for the Blue Wave. He's Al Hilal's all-time top foreign marksman and was on the prowl in the last meeting in Riyadh. As Damak start their 3rd season in the SPL, Zelaya is their all-time top scorer in the competition. 39 goals. A real warrior for the Knight of the South. Playing with his heart as well as his head, he's helping Damak dominate at the top of the table. That's all from Player versus Player this week. Now for some quick-fire highlights.
Al Raed had lost their last 3 matches, but were still in the upper reaches and hoped to return to winning ways against Al Batin, who'd picked up just 2 points away from home. And the home team showed their determination when Karim El Berkawi rose highest to test keeper Martin Campagna. The 25-year-old tried a different approach, low instead of high. This time, the woodwork denied him. He kept trying. With just a minute left, the Moroccan sought out Raed Al-Ghamidi, who was challenged by Al Batin's Mauricio Antonio. Penalty. El Berkawi's work finally rewarded, his 5th goal of the campaign. There was still time for Al Batin, but Renato Chavez could not take advantage at the back post. A late win and celebration time again for Al Raed, but utter dejection for the travel-sick Al Batin. If Al Taawun weren't to be left stranded at the bottom, they needed to start winning. And this seemed like a decent opportunity. Visiting APA had lost 3 of their 4 matches on the road. 10 minutes in and the terrific Leandre Tawamba headed Al Taawun into the lead. High fives for the home side. APA hit back. Captain Saad Bagir found Prestige Mbongu, but the 21-year-old could only flash his effort wide. Al Taawun knew a 1-goal lead was too precarious, but Tawamba this time couldn't beat keeper Abdallah Al-Shamri. With 4 minutes added, Fahid Al-Rashidi broke away, and Tawamba had the simple tap-in for his 8th goal of the season, something worth celebrating. Relief, delight, radiant smiles, and thanks to the patient yet always passionate supporters. Al Ittihad were away to new boys Al Hazim. The Jeddah club had lost top spot and were out to prove that they were still the team to beat. On 12 minutes, Carlos Strandberg could only direct his header wide. The visitors came into their own after the break. Abdurrahman Al-Ubud made a break of his own. Goalkeeper Malik Asla with an acrobatic save. And you felt that Al Ittihad had the upper hand. They showed the skill, Igor Coronado turning to set up Abdulaziz Al-Bishi. 1-0 to the visitors and their delight was evident. Al Hazim fought back. A thunderous effort from Thiago Rodriguez crashed off the bar. With 4 minutes added, Ahmed Hijazi found Fahad Al-Mualad, who collided with Aslan. A VAR check confirmed the penalty. Al-Mualad stepped up for the spot kick, but the keeper redeemed himself and made the save. The penalty miss had no bearing on the outcome. Al Ittihad overcame a spirited Al Hazard.
Mohammed Al Fuhaid is one of a rare breed, the one-club player. At Al Fateh from boy to man. He's now captain and celebrated his 300th game for his team in matchday 9 against Abha.
بداياتي في نادي الفتح من الصغر وانا ناشئين. بديت فئات سنية، تدرجت ناشئين شباب، ثم صعدت فريق أول. كان أول سنة لي في 2009 وتم صعود نادي الفتح. هذا الشيء مفرح لي بالنسبة لي. محمد الفهيد من صعد الفريق الأول من 2009 لحد الآن. محمد الفهيد أساسي في الفريق الأول. بالعكس هذا شعور شخصي يعني أتكلمك عنه، شيء أفرح فيه بالعكس. بإذن الله إن شاء الله راح أعدي هذا الرقم 300 في المواسم الجاية.
Last season, the team finished 7th. They're in the top 10 now, and Al Fuhaid believes they can aspire yet higher.
لو ترجع حق الموسم الماضي تتكلم عن 12 مباراة اللي خسرناها، بعض المباريات ما كنا نستحق فيها الخسارة. كنت أتكلمك عن 6 مباريات أو 7 مباريات ممكن ما كنا نستحق الخسارة فيها. والدوري كذا لما تكون في يومك بعض الأحيان تخسر مباراة، ولما تكون مش في يومك برضو ممكن تكسب المباراة. هذه كرة القدم، فوز وخسارة.
راح الفهيد، تقدم الفهيد، عطى الكرة للزقعان نسي الله.
لما تتكلم عن هذا الموسم الفتح ككابتن فريق يعني أشوفه ماشي بالطريق الصحيح، ومستمرين على العمل ومستمرين على الشغل. هذا الموسم راح يكون موسم غير المواسم اللي قبل.
Belgian coach Yannick Ferreira was appointed in October 2019 and has earned the captain's respect.
المدرب نيك فريرا أنا أشوفه ناجح مع نادي الفتح، تقريبا له سنتين الحين، تقريبا 2 بالضبط مع نادي الفتح. قاعد يقدم أشياء جميلة للنادي. أنا أطالب في الاستقرار مثل ما كان قبل. الاستقرار في الفتح حققنا الدوري وحققنا السوبر مع السير فتح الجبالي.
Christian Cueva arrived midway through last season, scoring 8 goals in 15 games, and the Peruvian has carried on his positive form this term.
الفتح صحوة الدقائق الأخيرة مرعوبة، خطورة، فرصة الآن، فرصة ثانية.
كريستيانو كويفا من أفضل النجوم جابوها بالنسبة لي أنا الفتح بعد ألتون جوزيه. أفضل صانعين لعبة مثل ما قلت، أفضل صانعين لعبة هذا الموسم. والموسم الماضي تلقى يعني جانا ممكن فترة شتوية والتحق بنادي الفتح. بالعكس أنا بالنسبة لي اللاعب كريستيانو كويفا من أفضل أصلا صانعين في الدوري السعودي.
Next up, Al Ittihad, and Al Fateh will look to Al Fuhaid's solid midfield partnership with Algerian Sofiane Bendebka, protecting the defence and supporting the attack.
تقريبا أنا لعبت مع سفيان بندبكة حوالي 2 وشوي. طبيعي بيكون انسجام أكثر، لاعب استفيد من ترى. نتكلم عن لاعب أجنبي، سفيان بندبكة أنا بالنسبة لي من أفضل بعد المحاور اللي جابوها نادي الفتح.
Promising Saudi player Firas Al Braikan should add further quality. The 21-year-old signing from Al Nassr was music to the captain's ears.
أنا أصلاً أول ما سمعت الخبر إن نادي الفتح راح يجيبونه كنت فرحان أنا، لأن اللاعب بالنسبة لي صغير، واللاعب ما شاء الله يقدم مستويات كويسة حتى كان مع النصر. أن الله يوفقه معنا ووفقه قدام المنتخب برضو، راح يطلع بإذن الله من أفضل مهاجمين في السعودية.
Now 31, Al Fuhaid won a league title and Saudi Super Cup in 2013 and would love a repeat in the only shirt he has ever worn at club level.
إني أحقق مثل ما حققتها 2013، هذا أهدافي، وأبحث بطولة خارجية. الموسم هذا إن شاء الله راح يليق شيء باسم محمد الفهيد ويليق شيء باسم نادي الفتح، على رأسهم سعد العثالي. يستاهل من يشتغل هذا الرئيس، راح نحقق له شيء يفرح فيه بإذن الله.
Later in the show, in Stance Attack, it's as competitive as ever between Al Shabab and Al Nassr. But first, let's click on the world of social media. Let's catch up with all the news off the pitch in Around the League. When you're living in a country brimming with great cities and destinations, what better than to explore? Albaten striker Fabio Abreu and his family took a trip to Riyadh, enjoying the Museum of Illusions, a panoramic view of the city, And then the Nofa Wildlife Safari Park, where they made a voyage on a ship of the desert, the Camel. A wonderful day out for Fabio and his loved ones. Bafatimbi Gomis has embraced life in the kingdom. Everyone knows the Al Hilal star's trademark and his love for the club anthem. Gonzalo Pitti Martinez's long recovery from a ruptured knee ligament has taken the Al Nassr midfielder to Barcelona in Spain. He says he's in the final stages of his rehabilitation program and can't wait to return to greet the fans again. Pitti will want to run out in front of them again at Al Nassr's Marsoul Park. It's been 66 years since the founding of the capital giants, and the club produced a video to commemorate the occasion. That's all for now from Around the League, our digital window into the SPL world after the final whistle. Now back to the action from Matchday 10.
Not that long ago, Al-Shabaab were near the bottom of the table, but 9 points from the last 3 games had taken them to the fringes of the title race. They welcomed second bottom Al-Ta'i, who had a win and a draw in their last 2 away games.
Sharahili is looking long. Igalo with a layoff. Al-Khatani. This is Carlos Jr. He shoots and finds the top corner. 3 minutes gone and Al-Shabaab have the lead. Lost it, regained composure and fires it past the keeper. Banega whips in the corner. Igalo! And Al-Shabaab double their lead. The Nigerians' goal-scoring run continues. He can score in any position. Al-Khatani looks up. He shoots from distance. And there's the third. The best of the 3. And surely Al-Shabaab are going on to win now. Down the left, Al-Khatani. The slip. Al-Halab gets there. Picks his spot. Straight at the keeper. Should have done better. Al-Shabaab looking for their 4th. Al-Abid whips it in on the left. And Carlos Jr. off the crossbar. Al-Jubairi into the channel. Al-Khatani pulls it back. Fuad! And there's no late consolation. A dominant performance from Al-Shabaab. They outclassed Al-Tai. And they keep up in the race for the title.
It was 5th against 6th at Al-Fayha. The hosts had won all 3 of their home games and were a point ahead of Al Nassr. The visitors with a game in hand had only made 2 trips outside the capital and were keen to push up the table.
Taxidis stretching for that ball in behind the defence. Owusu's in here and just drives it wide of the post. Cleared away. And Solayem gets away from one challenge. Talisca with the curler. Stojkovic at full stretch. Talisca tempting ball in. Al-Najai wide of the post. Mahmoud. Railer. Lopez. Short turn. Abdullah Dawn. Talisca. Asiri. That's a sharp turn. Place in. Talisca. Stojkovic makes a save. Al-Najai following up. Puts it into the empty net. And Nassr are in front. Stojkovic just couldn't push the ball far away enough. Talisca. Al-Najai. Talisca with the curler and just wide. Still can't find that second. Lopez. Mandash at pace here into the area. Neat back heel. Mutare. Abdullah. Taxides. Decent delivery. Abdul Munyem with the glancing header. He's just come off the bench and with his first touch brings Al Faya level. Al Faya grab a point in a roller coaster game. All smiles for the goal scorer. Pedro Emmanuel will feel 2 points were dropped. And a great moment for the young fans of Stojkovic.
Goals, saves and tackles. In Stats Attack, the numbers always stack up. There's a capital rivalry in Riyadh on matchday 11. Al-Shabab host Al-Nasser. From the 26 SPL derbies between the two sides, Al-Shabab boast 10 wins over their city neighbours and Al-Nasser just behind on 8 victories. Al-Shabab scored 4 without reply last time they met. Their goal tally stands at 30. Al-Alami have hit 26. The home team have a cutting edge. The league's sharpest marksman, Odian Igalo, is in the Lions' pride. And overall, they've scored 19 goals. Joint best attack in the league. But watch out when Abdurrazzaq Hamdallah comes calling.
الأبطال وحدهم يكتبون النهايات.
Al-Nasser's hero has netted 4 times in 2 winning SPL trips to the Lions' Den. That's all from Stats Attack. Now let's check out more numbers in the league table and the top scorers.
At the top, Darma maintained their advantage over Al-Ittihad. At the other end, Taawun are now level on points with Al-Ta'i. Odion Igalo is on fire, but Leandre Tawamba is also blasting them home.
We open our matchday 11 previews with Al-Ra'id hosting Al-Ta'i. Al-Ra'id can rely on their home form. 10 points in 5 matches and only not finding the target in 1 of those games. Al-Ta'i's battle at the bottom will be helped if they can amass points on the road, collecting 4 points in the last 3 trips. Al-Ahli's 4-0 rout of Al-Ettifaq kick-started their campaign. They scored twice last year in the meeting with their next opponents. Al-Baten also scored 2 in that fixture and need to turn things around, starting with a first away win this term. Al-Faisari have scored twice in each of their last 3 home matches, making them real entertainers in this unbeaten run. Abha went down 2-1 in this fixture last term, and they will push hard again after picking up their first away win at Al-Ta'i on matchday 8. Al-Ettifaq have played 4 matches in their eastern base while landing 5 points along the way, adding up to a win and 2 draws. Al-Taawun have the talent to climb out of the relegation zone, but they need to tighten up at the back, conceding 12 goals on the road to move forward. Al-Fayha have made it tough for visitors arriving on their home territory, stacking up an impressive 10 points from the 4 outings so far. Al-Hazm have tasted victory once on their travels at Al-Fateh, failing to score in the other 3, they're only losing by narrow margins.
On matchday 11, Al-Hilal welcome leaders Darma. Al-Ittihad are at home to Al-Fateh, Al Ettifaq meet Al Taawun. And it's a derby between Al Shabab and Al Nasser.
Next time, champions Al Hilal welcome Al Ittihad in a spicy Riyadh-Jeddah matchup. Join us then for the best of the exciting world of MBS. MBS League Preview 2021-2022.